Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jati Prakash and let's get into the video. So as you know that today is expiry and market also shows some good movement today here. And if you compare the today's candle with the previous day candle, then it maybe look smaller to you, but if you count high and low, it almost around 700 point, which is enough for any expiry day. And as you can see that it continuously goes down, and today market opens gap up and it also shows some negative movement here. Yesterday also I told you that if it opens gap up, then it may show some negative movement here, because those seller who did not take or who did not take any buying or selling trade here, then they will going to take trade for selling if it shows any kind of gap opening gap ups. Okay, so now it trades around 42,400. So if it tomorrow markets trades below 42,300 by opening flat or gap up, then sorry, gap down, then we can take trade for selling. But if it opens gap down around 42,000 level, then we're going to wait for 15 to 20 minutes for any kind of trend confirmation. Then after that, we can take any kind of buying or selling trade. And if it opens a gap up and if it did not closes above 42,600 or 650, then we can, if it shows any kind of negative movement there, then we will going to take trade for selling, and we can set our target to 40,400 to 40,250. Now let's look into in 15-minute candle. In 15-minute candle, you can clearly see that today market opens gap up and it shows negative movement from that, which is 40,900. It act as a resistance, and 40,200 act as a support level. So my suggestion would be let it closes below 40,300 or 350, 250. Then after that, we can take any kind of selling trade here. And for any buying, it needs to open gap up above 42,600 or 42,700. Then you can take trade for selling, and you can set a target to 42,200, 900 to around level 40,000. But if it opens gap down around 42,000, as I said in one day candle chart, then we're going to wait for another 15 to 20 minutes or another day to identify any kind of trend. And if it shows any positive trend, then we can take trade for buying. Neither we can take trade for selling. Now let's look into Nifty. In Nifty one day candle chart, it also made similar kind of pattern as Bank Nifty, as you can see. It looks more negative than Bank Nifty because it closes below Wednesday closing price, which is 18,200. So you can take trade for buying if it trades below 18,100 or 110. Then after that, we can set our target to 18,000 level. But if it opens gap up around 18,000, then we're going to wait for 15 to 20 minutes, because previously it took support from that 18,000 level. So it may be act as a support level. So we're going to wait for if it opens gap up around 18,000. And if it opens a gap down, and if it opens a gap up around 18,300 or 270, then, and if it shows any kind of negative movement there also, then you can take trade for selling. But if it trades above 18,320 or 310, then you can expect any kind of buying set trade here. But as you can compare 18,120 to 18,320, it's around 200 point gap up. So we're going to wait for another 1 or 2 days for any kind of buying trade. Now let's look into in 15-minute candle. In 15-minute candle, you can see that it opens a gap up and it shows some negative movement here also as Bank Nifty. And at the end, it shows some volatility movement here. So you can take trade for selling if it trades below, as I said, 18,100, and if it trades below that line, then you can set a target to 18,000 level. And after that, we can extend our target level. But if it opens a gap up above 18,200 or around that level, and if it trades above 18,200, then you can take trade for buying, and we can set our target to 18,280 to 18,000 around level 300. Okay, and it may happen that it opens gap down. So my suggestion would be let it gap down around 18,000 level, and if it shows any kind of positive or negative movement in 15 to 20 minutes, then we can decide what we can do. Okay, now let's look into Bank Nifty components. Give me a minute. In Bank Nifty components, our first bank is HDFC Bank, and HDFC Bank looks negative to me because it continuously trades around that lower price. And if it trades below that, because previously it acted as a support or sideways movement here. So, and if it trades below 1600, 12 level or 10 level, then you can take that for selling, and you can set our target to 1600 level. For any buying, my suggestion would be let it closes above 1625. Then after that, you can take trade for any buying. Now let's look into ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank also trades around that lower level, which is previously act as a support level. So if tomorrow market trades below 890 level, then you can take trade for selling, and you can set your target to 885 to 880 level. And if it opens gap down around 880 level and it shows any kind of negative scenario there, then you can also take trade for selling, because previously ICICI Bank took support from 880 level and 890 level. So if it closes above that, then you can take trade for selling. For any buying, it needs to closes above 900 level. Then after that, we can take trade for buying. In SBI Bank also, it is today's trades below 590 level, but it did not sustain there, and continuously it closes around 594 level. So if the market trades above 595 or 600 level, then you can take trade for buying, and you can set your target to 607 to 610. For any selling, if it trades below 590 level, then you can take trade for selling, and you can set your target to 585 to 580. Now let's look into Kotak Bank. In Kotak Bank, you can see that market today opens flat and opens gap up, and it shows some sideways movement here, and it made a doji candle here. So if market trades below that doji candle, which is 1820 level, then you can take trade for selling, and you can set a target to 880 to round level 1800. And for any buying, it needs to closes above 1835. Then after that, you can take trade for buying, and you can set your target to 1850 level. So wait for any kind of movement. Then after that, you can take trade for buying or selling trade. Now let's look into Axis Bank. In Axis Bank, it also shows negative movement here, and it already took support from that 910 level. So it may be act as a support level if it trades above 920 level. And if it trades above that, then you can take that for buying, and you can set a target to 900 33. And if it opens gap down, and if it trades below 910 level by opening gap down or opening flat, then you can take that for selling, and you can set our target to around level 900. And for any buying, it needs to close above 935 or 40 level. Then after that, we can take trade for buying. Now let's look into IndusInd Bank. In IndusInd Bank, you can clearly see that it continuously trades around that level, which is previously act as a support level. And if it took support from that level, which is 1170 or 1180 level, and if it took support any kind of shows any kind of support here, then you can take trade for buying. But my suggestion would be, if it trades below 1180 level tomorrow also, then you can take trade for selling, and you can set your target to 1160. But if it opens a gap down, or if it opens a gap up, then you can expect any kind of buying pressure from there. And that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe my channel, and bye bye everyone.